Good morning! Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Erica Jane. I like to make a ton of random videos. Anything from homemaking, natural recipes, cleaning, home bakery things. Really anything I am interested in / doing at the time, I will probably make a video on. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you stick around. Maybe even hit that like and subscribe button, and we will jump right into today. Today's video, I think I'm going to take you with me through some market planning. So this is the second market I've done for my home bakery, and it's going to be at the end of this month, so June 30th, just at the local farmers market here, about 20 minutes away. So I'm really excited about this because this was actually kind of like the community I live in, whereas the last market was like over an hour away. So like realistically, those people buying it are not going to become consistent regular customers for my bakery because they don't live in the community. Like they might pop in throughout the summer, but they're not going to be like consistent regulars. So yeah, I'm really excited to kind of meet people around here. We haven't met a ton of people. The laundromat is definitely where we've met the most people. So I think this will be a good experience. And I'm also realizing that Canada Day is the next day. So that's kind of exciting in terms of baked goods. And I kind of want to play around with that and kind of like take advantage of the fact that there's a holiday the next day and maybe do like Canada Day cookies or like Canada Day donuts or like Canada Day brownies, like all different things. Cause I could make it like cute. I don't know. I want to look into some things because Memorial Day in the States is huge. Canada Day here is not as big. So yeah, I'm going to try and lean into the Canada Day baking. I was just kind of getting my calendar out and seeing where we were. I didn't plan for the last few weeks. Really, after the market, I didn't plan because I just needed time off and then I wasn't really feeling well. And now today is the 13th and the market is 2 weekends away. So we have this weekend and next weekend, and then it's the weekend after. And it's on the Sunday. So next week, Connor's going into the city. So I want to have the menu done. Okay. We're just having some issues with our water this morning, but the fuse blew. So Connor replaced that. Now we're back. But yes, as I was saying, looking at my calendar here, while I was sick, I was definitely like mentally thinking about things, but also trying not to because I'm trying to actually rest. It's just very hard for me. So next week, I need to have the menu solidified. So I think I might actually try and do that like maybe today, look at some things and just get an idea. And then I have something to think about because last market, I thought about it for like 2 weeks and made multiple changes. So I think I need to give myself some time. And then, yeah, I guess we'll see. I think I'm going to bake less than I did the last time, specifically in terms of like squares and loaves. Not that they didn't sell particularly, like we sold out of the lemon bars, the carrot cake, but we still had a few lemon loaves, a lot of cinnamon swirl. That was probably the least favorite. And then we did still have quite a few bars. So I think I just made too much of them. But I think I might put those to the side for this market because they do take a bit more time. And just like, I think I could prioritize something else and have it work out a bit better. Like I could have made so many more English muffins, biscuits, bagels, because those all sold out. And bread. I only made 2 loaves of bread. So I would love to make more of that stuff. And then, I don't know, I guess we'll see. I want to look into some Canada Day baking. Like maybe I do cupcakes or something. Or like mini Canada Day cakes. Oh my god, that'd be cute. Like little bento cakes. Oh my god. Just make a few of those. Oh my god. I would need to get cake pans though, and boxes. And I think that's not realistic. We'll see. But we will continue with the calendar here. So today is Thursday. So I think I will work on solidifying the menu and then we'll get an ingredient list going, print all the recipes out. I'll need to make labels for them, and I also want to get my Shopify website up so that by the time I'm at the market, any customers coming in, I can be like, hey, check out my website here. I'll be posting like regular orders, regular pickup times here, and I really want to get the website done because I think it's going to make it easier for customers, and that's what I'm learning is the key. You have to make it as easy as possible for people to purchase your stuff. Like, as simple as can be. Like, DMing is too much work. Like, honestly. Like, if I had to, like, reach out to someone and have a full-on conversation to order a loaf of bread, it might deter me, especially with how introverted I am. So I know it would probably deter other people. But if you could just, like, log in and be like, add this loaf to my cart, check out, pay by credit card, pick up this day, done. Like, I think that cuts out a lot of the stress for the customer and makes it easier. So my iPad's charging, so I was gonna do that, but the thing just wasn't working. So I flipped that, the power bar, I had clicked the button so it wasn't actually charging. Got that sorted out. So now my iPad's charging, and I'll do that later. So I think I might do some research now. So let's do that. Yeah, because here's kind of the menu I made for the last one. And I just printed it, and then I kind of edited things. Like, I didn't end up doing the macaroons. I made them, but I did not feel confident in them. Like, my shells were kind of a little hollow, and that is not a true macaroon. So, didn't feel comfortable selling those. I think I just need a little more practice on that, which is cool. And yeah, these are the bars. I didn't do the sugar cookie bars, but the lemon bars sold, like, completely out. So I might do more of those. The halfway to heaven bars were a hit, which was weird because that was one I was actually a bit hesitant on because they don't look super aesthetically appealing in the bars because they're kind of crumbly, but delicious. And then the muffins, biscuits, I really need to get discard going because, yeah, I need a lot of that. The muffins didn't totally sell out either. I think, it's hard to say. I sold a few of them in packs of 6, and then I did sell some individually. So it's hard to say. I might just do like one batch of each because I made double batches of all the muffins, and we probably came back with like 14. So that's like one batch of muffins. I didn't end up doing butter tarts. Might be okay. The cinnamon rolls sold, but not like as well as I expected them to. Definitely the cream cheese icing were the popular ones. I think if I did those again, I would do 2 trays of cream cheese and 1 tray of vanilla. And then, yeah, I think I want to add a few other things to this. That was my prep timeline. All right, down in the kitchen, did a little bit of research. Not a ton of stuff for Canada Day, so I think I'm gonna have to like come up with some stuff. I like the idea of doing like little bento cakes, like individual ones. They're just like white with maybe some red details. But I'd love to find some like natural dye, like red dye, not the red 40. So that's gonna take a little bit of investigating, and then I'll just have to see if I can get the supplies here before the market. I'm feeling pretty fevery right now, so I think I need to chill. Sweet guy. Have a popsicle and just sit on the couch. And we will tackle this mound of dishes later. Because the water went out, and then the fuse went on the pump, and then realized that, so we haven't had water. So that is a little bit of a pile for me, but we'll get to it. Hello, welcome to the living room. We went into town this morning and did some laundry, hit up the laundromat, and we went to Canadian Tire, got a hose, a big hose, 100-foot hose. Now I am slowly going through all of our laundry. This stuff that is still a bit damp, so I'll bring that upstairs and dry it. The main reason we go to the laundromat is just for water, because we're at a well, so it uses a shocking amount of water to do laundry, and it has not rained for quite a while. So tomorrow and Sunday is supposed to rain quite a bit. We're getting the system that's kind of been stalling over Florida, like Miami area. So honestly, just praying we get a lot of rain. Not flooding rain, but enough to fill the well. So now, today, it's Friday. I'm feeling a lot better in terms of my fever, but I'm definitely still like very tired, and like going up the stairs once wins me like totally. So keeping up with my puffers, taking it very easy. Laundry is probably the biggest thing I'll do today. I'll put some dishes away and then do a few more, but that'll probably be it in terms of like house things. And it's a beautiful day outside. So I have my bathing suit on. I'm probably gonna go hang out outside, get some color, more so vitamin D, not really color. And it's still early enough that the UV isn't at like peak. So I think that's what I'll do next. And probably eat some lunch here too. I'm kind of hungry. But I'm just gonna keep going through the laundry. Luke's got his pile of shirts to lay on, his babe. Easy boy. We went to Pet Value. We need more Kaler. Go through it so much faster with 2 cats. It's insane. So we got a big bag of that, and then they were doing like this thing for one of the cat rescues around here where you could feed a cat for a day. So we bought one of those bags, and then you get a little goodie bag for your cat, just like little free samples and stuff. And they must like have a massive bag of catnip, and just it was literally a little dime bag of catnip, which was hilarious. We both laughed at that. So they got a few little snacks, some fresh chicken liver. They did not like that. Well, it's like freeze dried probably. But they were both not interested in it, which is funny. I thought they would be like interested. They both sniffed it and were like, no. But they also had some like little samples of cat food. So we're just giving those as little treats, and he loved them. They're like duck flavored, which was the type of pet food he was eating already. So I gave him a few, and he gobbled those up. Yeah, I want to try and get more like better food for the cats. I watch a lot of people who feed like just like raw food. There's not like a great supplier here in Canada from the seams of it. / I just haven't maybe researched it enough. But the brand Smalls for Cats is the one I consistently see, and that's in the States. But it's like frozen, like fresh cat food. I don't know how to describe it, but that seems to be what a lot of people feed their cats for like healthier stuff. And then there's like freeze-dried little toppings and like bone broth things you can get, and like different vitamins and stuff. But he's definitely had some digestive issues, and like when I first got him, he was kind of given to us because my friend at the time was working and had to leave the country, and he couldn't take his cat. So we had watched Boot before, so we were like, yeah, we'll take him. We're not going to let him go to the SPCA. I think I've told you this before. And then my friend paid for his food for a little bit, and then it was like, okay, he's our cat. Like, we'll pay for him. He's ours now. And yeah, I had no intentions of coming back for him. So that's how he kind of became ours. And when we first got him, he was puking like every day, every other day, but his food wasn't consistent. So once we got him on a consistent food, kept it the same, and like tried a few, but the Purina hairball one was like one that worked for quite a while. But I'm thinking that because it's a hairball one, it probably does something to his digestion. So now he's been having some issues, like diarrhea. There's some blood in his stool. And we brought him to the vet, and the vet said it was like likely he was constipated, and it just like kind of hurt his butt. But it's still happening here and there. Then we thought maybe stress, because we moved, we got a new cat. There was a ton of things going on, still going on. So we thought maybe that was what was affecting him. But we have changed his food now to what Topaz is on as well, just to kind of make it easier so they're not like eating each other's food when they shouldn't be. And it's the science, what is it? Something Hills. It's right out here, I'll go check. Yeah, like that's what we have them both on now. The Hills Science Diet. And that's what the SPCA is feeding him. And we're definitely noticing like an improvement in his bowel movements. Not to be too gross or TMI, but it does seem to be improving his digestion. also have a few like little freeze-dried things that I've tried giving him. One of them is a digestive one, and it's like a sweet potato, chicory root. There's chicken in it, apple cider vinegar, like a few things like that. And he loves them. And like when he doesn't feel like eating kibbles, he will muck those. So I think when his stomach's hurting, he knows, and those don't like bug his stomach. So yeah, I'd love to get more. Damn, I didn't want to dry these. But yeah, I'd like to get a different variety of them because there's quite a bit. Like you can get freeze dried like chicken toppers or like different things for different like issues. So I want to look into that a bit more. And a lot of people say that like getting them good food is a good way to bond with them too, because when they feel better, they know you're feeding them. So I don't know how to describe it, but he does appreciate good food. Sweet boy. Okay, those get in the dryer. These all good. Yeah. We'll fold the shirts later because Poopy's lounging on them, so I guess we'll just leave the laundry down here for now. Those are different. These are all different socks. Okay. These go here, upstairs. So here we are. This is all the clean dishes. That sink too. And that's dirty. And that's dirty. So much less than yesterday, but still a lot. And these are the little like sample packs we got. Boop, really like those. And a little thing. Yeah, just a little like dye magnet. Chicken liver. They didn't like that one, but
I see you, my sweet man. You're so precious. Sweet Bazaroo, Bazaroo. Sweet Bazaroo, Bazaroo.
Alright, hello friends, we are back. It's Friday afternoon, 4 p.m. Ended up folding the laundry, and then we decided to go to, there's a golf resort near here that has a pool, and it's like 30 degrees today, so it's like, trying to go swimming. So we ended up going swimming, which was pretty fun. yeah, you can just get like a day pass thing. We do not have golf resort memberships. No, we don't. Those are pricey. Like for like a year, it's like a couple grand to like $3,000. So not right now. We also don't golf. But the fact that there's a pool there is really exciting. So got a swim in, came back, did little things outside, just like watered the garden a little. Connor did some other things. He's still out there. I folded the rest of the laundry that was in the dryer. Just hung out with Topaz for a little bit. He's in there. And now I think I'm going to start chopping some veggies and just like random things for dinner. And then I would like to feed my sourdough as well, so then I can hopefully use it tomorrow for some sourdough. So we have that here. And yeah, I kind of want to put this in a new jar and feed it. So I'll put half of this in a new jar, put the discard in, and then I have my cookies out. These are the last few I made like last week. So we'll bake those off and then, yeah, feed the sourdough, and then I'll probably just chop some veggies for dinner and stuff. And we're probably gonna have a salad and make some here. So, yeah. So, I'm just gonna get some water heated up for the start. Quick update, cookies are out. Overcooked them a little, that's okay. Just making a salad dressing now, and I have the salad prepped in here, and then Connor's barbecuing now. Bassin's hanging. Probably just going to eat dinner, chill. It's pretty windy right now. Might do a fire later, see how we feel after dinner. Maybe we've been watching the National Treasure show on Disney, so might watch more of that and then just chill. And we're supposed to get a ton of rain tomorrow. Like, we're getting the system coming from Florida, and they got like 500 plus millimeters in some areas. Right now they're saying 45 for us. So we'll see. Kind of watching the system on the radar. Just that stuff interests me, and also want to be aware. They say there is potential for tornadoes in some parts of the Maritimes, so just want to make sure that's not where we're at. So that's the rest of tonight, and I'll probably check in with you guys again tomorrow briefly, and then we'll probably stop the video there. So see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday morning now. Just got back from a quick trip to the spring. Just kind of trying to stay on top of it. We have not had rain in so long, like a good amount of rain. And I feel bad saying that because I know there's so many parts that are getting extreme flooding, and like we're in the total opposite. Like we have not had any rain. Like it is dry. The well is struggling. So we made a trip to the spring this morning, 2 yesterday, probably do a few more today. We're supposed to get like a really big rainstorm. Like literally yesterday in the video when I was chatting with you, it said we were supposed to get 45 millimeters of rain. Now it's saying 5. So we're like, so we're just kind of watching the storm like completely miss us on the radar, which is painful, because we need rain really, really bad. But what can you do, right? We have no control over that. So do what we can. Went to the spring, got that done. Feel good about that. Did a little bit of watering after because we got water from the spring. So then watered the front plants. Planted my sunflower finally. So we had just like a little transplant sunflower, and I finally got it in a little pot. I feel like I'll probably end up transplanting it into the ground, but I just don't really know where to put it yet. And I haven't weeded out the front. Just haven't really been feeling up to it, but I feel my energy somewhat coming back. Also don't want to like overdo it though, so trying to space it out. I've also really been missing not having waffles for breakfast, and it's been like a few weeks like since the market really. So I think I want to make a double batch of that and like clear out the freezer, clear out the fridge. Last night before bed, I was sitting in bed, and in my notes I wrote out the whole menu for the market because it just like, I was like, this is it. I'm feeling it. I'm thinking it. This is what I want to do right now. So I'll read you what we ended up coming up with for the menu. I just added another thing this morning. So like, donuts, like baked donuts. I love making baked donuts, and I feel like those would be good. Like I don't fry them, but I do baked. Now, so here's what we have set up. It's not huge, but it's like still pretty good, I would say. So for sourdough, the regular round loaves, I'm gonna do just like an artisan white loaf, and then I'll have a herb and cheese loaf, and then a cinnamon sugar like raisin loaf as well. And then my classic sandwich loaves. I'll do white bread and then brown bread as well, because brown bread does really well in the Maritimes. People love brown bread, and it's like a molasses oatmeal brown bread. So I'll do that, and then my sourdough biscuits, we'll do those as well. And then now the biscuits I made the morning of, and that did go very well. So I think I might do that again. Then bagels, I'll do everything, plain, sesame, poppy seed, and whole wheat. And then I'll do English muffins again. I think I want to make more English muffins though than I did the last time. And then this time I want to do scones because people love scones, and I worked in a bakery, so I made scones quite regularly. So I'm like, that could be fun. Let's play around with that. So I think I'm gonna do a double chocolate scone and then a lemon blueberry, just like more of a summer vibe. I was gonna do strawberry, but strawberries are quite wet. So I find they make the pastry just like a little more soggy. So I like doing blueberries a bit better. And then you just have to be cautious not to like crush them all. You'll likely need more flour than like if you were doing a different type of scone. And then for muffins, I think I'm just gonna do the same flavors I did before, which were chocolate chip and maple pecan. Maple pecan specifically because it is Canada the next day, so tying in the maple. And then I'm gonna do Nanaimo bars because those originated in Nanaimo, BC. They're kind of a Canadian treat, and they're so good. Love Nanaimo bars. It's like coconut, chocolate, nutty base. Then there's like a custard inside, and then like a chocolate coating. Delicious. And then I think this time I want to do sugar cookie bars. So I'm thinking I might try and get like different colored sprinkles, but I don't want to use dye because that kind of goes against the values of the bakery. So like I'm trying to bring in Canada Day fun, but also not just like Red 40 food dye and everything. Like there's other ways around it. I don't think I can get like beetroot powder or like natural stuff in time, but I might be able to get like sprinkles around here. So we'll see. Now, cinnamon rolls, I think I'm gonna do a fun take on those that's not actually gonna be cinnamon, but it's gonna be more of a strawberry roll, which I've seen a few bakers do either with like strawberry jam or like fresh strawberries. So I'm gonna see, kind of look into how other people have done it, see what their recipes are like, and then just like do my own spin on it, because I have my own homemade strawberry jam, which is like, I love it, and it has really good reviews. So I've given it to a lot of people. Slash like last year we made a ton of jam and I wasn't really selling like I am now. So I just gave it to all my friends that I worked with, and then I made like one batch that wasn't as thick. So I just called it like strawberry sauce, and they've been using it in like on waffles and like ice cream and like things like that, and I've really appreciated it. So I think I kind of want to do that again, but I think I will use my strawberry jam to make the strawberry rolls, and it's just about strawberry season here. Usually we can start picking in July at the U-Picks, so I'm very excited. I need to do a huge picking day, and then I will have to do jam the next couple days after, because strawberries go quite quick. So yeah, so I'm really excited for that, because we'll probably have to go to the valley to get strawberries again, because I looked into U-Picks around here and it's just not the same. And the Annapolis Valley is just like known for strawberries. So the U-Pick that we like to go to usually towards the end of the season or like midway through, when all the strawberries are ripe and like they're just gonna go bad if they don't, they do like all you can pick for like a set price. So I think one time we paid like $20 and we were able to pick as much as we could. So we filled buckets, like buckets of strawberries, and then I just processed it into jam, and then we had jam to like give away to people. We had jam for the whole year. Like we're on our last jar now and it's full. So that will make us to July. That's the first year I've done that, so I'm excited to keep trying that. Okay, back to the menu. So butter tarts, that's going to be a thing because that's just great, huge in Canada, butter tarts. And then oat cakes, that's more of a Cape Breton thing. So I'm going to do a regular oat cake, just like plain, which is basically just like an oaty buttery cookie. And then I'll do a chocolate dipped oat cake, which is quite common as well. So that will be more of the Canada Day ones. And then I kind of want to do Canada Day cupcakes, but that is more going to depend on fridge space. So I think I need to plan this out logistically first, to see, like, I'm going to have to bake the bread the night before, really. So like, do I bake the bread and then transfer all of the stuff that was in the fridge, like taking out the space, and then, I'm trying to describe it. People who bake will probably understand this, but there's like, bread, the sourdough just has to sit in the fridge until you bake it. So it's hard to stack bowls as well. You can stack like loaf pans easier, but it's hard to stack bowls. So that's going to take up a lot of room in the fridge. And then if I don't bake it the night before, I won't be able to do cupcakes because I will have to keep the cupcakes in the fridge overnight, realistically, with the icing on it. Like they would be fine, but just like before the market, you want them to be fresh. So, and then the Nanaimo bars and sugar cookie bars would need to be in the fridge as well. Which, like, I could fill the drawers, but, and then the cinnamon rolls, they'll need to be in the fridge overnight because they're proofing, and then I'll bake them the next morning. So yeah, there's a lot of like weird logistics I need to think of in terms of fridge room, which will affect the menu. So I think I might do that a little bit later. There's a few things I wanted to do in the kitchen. The waffles go through the fridge. I feel like making donuts today. Maybe something fun. I want to make the sourdough dough. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we feel. But that's the plan there. That's the menu. I'm going to probably type this up on Canva, and then I'm just going to get all my recipes organized. I have like all the bread ones and everything, English muffins. But just get them all in the same folder and stuff. So do that. And then make a grocery list as well. All right. We are back in the kitchen. Got the laundry put away. Kitty litter is done. Cats are fed their lunch. All right. Sorry. Yeah, so we are back in the kitchen. Got my bowl ready for sourdough. Here is the starter we fed yesterday. He's very happy and fed, nice and bubbly. Hopefully gonna do 2 loaves of bread. We'll see. It's pretty humid here today, so I think this is gonna rise very quickly. The last time I made sourdough, it took like 2 hours before it was ready to shape. Like the bulk ferment was like way faster than it has been. So I think this will be pretty quick. Let me just get these salt out. So we're just gonna make basic white sourdough today. We had a cheese and herb one, but sometimes you just want a plain one. It's a little bit easier to eat. So that's what we're doing now.
Hi, Bessie.
Where is it? White sourdough. There we go. So I've changed this a little bit. I used to do 50 grams of starter, but I find 100 grams just works a little better consistently. So I do 100 grams of starter, 330 grams of water, 9 grams of sea salt, and 500 grams of flour. And that will make 1 loaf of bread. So lately I've been trying to double it. It really just depends on how much starter I have. So that's what we're gonna weigh out here. So I'm just gonna get my scale zeroed out. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna do that is all of it. And there's just a bit left, but this will be enough for me to get it going again tomorrow. So we're gonna leave that out and I'll feed it again. So about 18 grams of salt. Basically bring that to 100.
Hi, Bessie.
Then we'll do 660 grams of water, and I've just had that warming up on the stove for a little while. There. I like to just get this part kind of mixed up before I add the flour. Okay. Now we have that. I'm going to zero that out, and then I like to do the flour in 2 parts because I just have a small scale. So I'll weigh out 500 grams of flour and zero it, and then another 500 grams. Zero.
Do you want the rest of this? Do you want the rest? You want the rest of this? You're like,
It's funny because Boop just likes to lick the gravy off the wet food, and Topaz actually eats the wet food. So Boop licks it, and then I give it to Topaz, and then he eats the meat. It's fun. He still gets his like own portion as well that he gets after. Honestly, cleaning the dough is the hardest part of keeping it. Scrape it as clean as you can and then get it in water, or else it'll be cement. I just wanna leave tonight, linger anywhere, right down to life together. Only place you that we see. For the summer, I always get back into like old music because like we're just driving, going for nice like summer drives more. Just listening to a lot of old music lately. Here's what I use to cover. They're Costco towels, and they're perfect because they're big enough that they cover this whole bowl, which is quite large. There. And then I'm just gonna leave that aside, and I'll do some like shaping in a little bit. Okay, so vacuumed. I'm always shocked how much better just the house looks once you vacuum. I mean, the pile of dishes, but like, yeah. All vacuumed, all fresh. Kitty litters are scooped. We need to get a table for here. Yeah. Vacuumed upstairs, vacuumed Topaz's room as well. I'm gonna start working on this area too. So this is where I want to do my porch pickups for the bakery. And we were using it for the plants. And there's definitely like a lot of cleanup to do. Like I would like to sand these down, paint the ceiling, paint the walls, paint the windows, kind of. So we'll see. Hi, handsome. Hello. Still in the kitchen. Ended up vacuuming. Actually, okay. We last chatted. I was vacuuming. So, vacuumed the whole house, both stories. That is done. Things feel a lot cleaner. I was gonna steam mop, but I totally forgot to wash the cover, so it's just still dirty. So I'm not gonna steam mop today. I might do a little like spa cleans. I might not. But here I'm just cleaning out the fridge, and then my autistic brain took over and I decided to organize it. Just like obsessed. So now that's all together. Don't even really drink, but this is more for like when people come over and stuff. That's what I got for myself. I don't totally love the flavor though, so we still have a lot of those. My butter stockpile, so far it's just a few. Creamer, juices, eggs, of course. Most of the vegetables and stuff are down here. Chilling. But yeah, things are a lot more organized, so you just close that up for now. And I did one set of coil folds, and the sourdough is bubbling nicely. I definitely need to keep an eye on it though, because it is very humid. And I need to go through all of this stuff that was in the fridge. Hello. Okay, I found my mic. We are back in the kitchen, still in the kitchen. Finished cleaning up. I'm just gonna start making the waffles. And honestly, I feel like I'm gonna get my period. Yeah, I'm feeling very crampy. So who knows how long this will go. We'll do our best here. I really want to get these done because I've really been missing them, and especially when I don't feel well, which if I'm getting my period, I won't be. This is a good way that I can still get good food. Because I don't know why, but when I like get it, I'm always very nauseous. But waffles feel easier to eat than like boiled eggs. You know what I mean? So like, but I'm still getting protein. So we're gonna get these done. My 2 bowls here. We're gonna need flour, baking powder, sugar, salt, cinnamon, eggs, butter. Ooh, we don't have milk. Shit. Frick. Maybe I can't do waffles. Oh, wait, okay. Well, we don't have actual milk, but I do have almond milk. We don't really use this anymore because it's like we can drink milk for the most part. I don't drink it, but I use it in baked goods and I'm fine, especially organic. But we have some organic almond milk, so I'll use this and replace. I need 4 cups, so I probably need 2 of those. I always forget why we get these things, and then this is why. Because sometimes you just need milk, and if you don't have actual milk, it's really handy. So 1, 2, 3, 4 left. That is good. Oh my god, yeah, my period's totally starting. Fuck. Okay, well, we will do our best here. Dizzy. And get this done and make sure we have waffles in the freezer. And then I did want to make donuts because I just kind of was craving that, so we'll see how I feel after this, and then that'll probably be it. Okay, it's so weird. I know it's a hormonal thing, and I've done a Q&A on my Instagram stories before about this for other menstruating humans, women. I asked because I get this a lot. Right before your period hits, do you get this urge to get like everything done? Like up until that day, you're kind of like lower motivation, a bit sadder, not wanting to do anything. And then like 24 hours before your period, do you get this like burst of energy where you're like, I need to get shit done and have like the energy and motivation to do it? I definitely do. And then as soon as my period hits, I'm like done. And I feel like it's like my body knowing that I'm gonna be like knocked down for a few days, and it's like, get your stuff done now. This is the time, get it done. Like kind of like nesting when you're pregnant, like all of a sudden you need to do all of these things, like people are cleaning the walls, doing tons of things, preparing the baby's room, like things they would not normally be doing, like cleaning tenfold. And it's like your body's way of preparing because you're gonna be like out. Maybe? I don't know. I know it's a hormonal thing, but I try and like, why? Why does this happen? But okay, I'm gonna get this stuff out. eggs. We need 4 eggs, which is perfect because that's how much is in here. 4 eggs left. We're gonna need butter, vanilla, cinnamon. I need to pour some. So, but I would just need to do a big Organic Matters order soon because we're getting low on our spices. Now I like to just do like a massive order, and then because we're gonna get charged shipping for here, and it's like $50 because it's coming from BC, and Canada Post is just insane. So probably try and get everything we need for like a year's worth of stuff, and then do it all at once, and then you pay the shipping once, and it's just a little bit more cost effective if you can pay it up front though. So that's where like kind of save for that, and then yeah. We got sugar, salt. Okay, I'm gonna get baking powder and then flour and vanilla. I wonder if I could totally do chocolate chip waffles. I've never done that. I kind of want to do that. Mini chocolate chip thing. And protein powder. I'm using the cookies and cream one, and you can't really taste it, but it's like it doesn't taste the flavor of the waffle. Using a mixture of whole wheat flour and then white flour as well. Ooh, actually. Use this flour. Okay, so in a large bowl, so this is where the flour is going to be in the biggest bowl. Let's get this going. So 580 grams of flour. That's 4. Ah, right, fuck, I was gonna do that. Oops. Start with this one. So I did 300 grams of that flour, and then I'm going to do 280 of the other flour. Ooh, yeah, it's really teaspoons cinnamon, half teaspoon of salt, so we'll use a whole teaspoon. Okay, living in an old house is just like getting so much more used to like bugs. Not saying that as I'm cooking, but like the amount of spiders that are around here is horrifying. Oh my god. When was it? Yeah, not yesterday, but the day before. I walked outside, it was like evening time-ish, and there was like right in between the door, there's like a little bit of a gap before the deck. There was probably 100 baby spiders, all in, like, they just erupted. Like, they had clearly just hatched and were all like in this one vicinity, and I was like, oh my god, like right outside our front door. And then I came out after, and they had created this web, and all of them were tandem climbing, like all in a row up to this light, and I was like, oh my god, this is horrifying. I did pour water on them, because I was like, I'm not letting 100 baby spiders come into our home. So I did kill most of them, I will admit, but that was horrific. Don't worry, there's still hundreds of spiders in this house, so just taking part of the problem away. But oh my god, that was horrifying. Horrifying. Anyways, we'll continue making these. I'm going to do 180 grams of sugar. Let's take a jar. Okay, baking powder. It's just shocking amount of baking powder. Went through 2 of these, like this one. Alright, here we're gonna add protein powder, and since I'm doing a double batch, I'm gonna do 2 scoops, which is gonna be 50 grams of protein. And then there'll be 4 eggs, so that's another 24 grams of protein. So 75 grams. And then that divided by how many waffles I get. Okay, I will need that in a sec. This is probably my favorite kitchen tool, and it was the cheapest thing. It was like $6, and I use it all the time. It's called a Danish dough whisk or a Dutch dough whisk. Just the way it's shaped, it works way better than like an actual whisk for like stuff like this. Doughs.
My brother, where do you intend to go tonight? I heard that you missed your connecting ride to the Blue Ridge Mountains. You're ever welcome with me anytime you like. Let's drive to the countryside, leave behind some green-eyed butterflies. So no one knows. So no one gets to worry. No. Even if you don't mind.
Wish you well. I wanna give you up, but I have to lose you now. You're not dead to me, but I hope you change. I can only love you when it's at arm's length. I've tried to fit into a smaller place. We both grown in the harder things. So I'd wipe your tears and you'd wipe your feet on the welcome mat you made of me. But I'll take the high road and I'll save you from yourself. If it means there's something left for me to love for someone else, I won't scream until the earth bleeds when it only ever hurts me. So hold on to the good and wish you well. I don't wanna give you up, but I have to lose you now. Loving you is like pulling teeth. I look real hard to find your decency. When you envy what you have to see, feel love, so I had to go. No, you don't need me. Words we use already set the soul.
Joe my fart.
I'm
12.
You get so broken, only you can fix yourself. I won't scream until the earth bleeds when it only ever hurts me. So I'll hold on to the good and wish you well. I don't wanna give you up. But I'll take the high road and I'll save you from yourself. If it means there's something left in me to love for someone else, I won't scream until the earth bleeds when it only ever hurts me. So I'll hold on to the good, wish you well. I don't wanna give you up, but I have to lose you now. You're not dead to me, but I hope you change. I can only love you when it's at arm's length. I've tried to fit into a smaller place, but we both grown in the harder things. So I'd wipe your tears and you'd wipe your feet
Okay, the baking is done in the middle of the dishes. The waffles are done. Most of them are in the freezer now. Those are just still cooling. The sourdough is pretty much done bulk fermenting, so I'll shape those soon. And then the donuts are all done, and I just put them in this little box just for us, just so it's easier to actually fit all of them instead of using like a bunch of containers. But yeah, now I'm just going to finish up the dishes. Connor's getting some more water now. I've just been using the water in the sink really. And then I will shape the loaves and probably, yeah, that will probably be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I so appreciate it. I honestly just love making these videos, so it makes it a little bit funner when there's someone watching, but if not, I'm gonna still be making them. So thank you for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a glorious week ahead, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.